The STEM Society.
How many of you hate your exes? It's okay, you can raise your hand. Clearly, Offset hates his ex-wife because he is going taking it to the extreme. Offset decided to ask Cardi B for spousal support. This is something that looks very PR to me, but who knows? I don't know if he's trying to win the divorce or not, but this just feels like a PR situation. He wants to win in the public. He wants to show that men can get back just like women can get back. Flipping the script is something I have really been watching here recently when it comes to relationships in 2025. Let's break down what's going on. First, Offset decided to file paperwork so he can get custody of the kids. Apparently, Cardi is not the type of mother we think she is. Now, I'm not saying she is or she's not because I don't know these people. I just know what he filed. So while he filed for custody, for joint custody of his children, he's asking for spousal support. Let me just tell you right now, this has nothing to do with him being a man, or this has nothing to do with him actually needing the money. This has everything to do with being jealous of the new boyfriend she got. I'm just gonna tell you from my point of view because I'm a man and I've been jealous of my ex's new man before as well. And this is a jealousy play. He is pissed because they're on boats having a good time. And he's sitting up here like, you with the nigga that I used to be. They're the same dude. I'm just saying, one's just open in front of her face about it, and the other one was just creeping behind her back. But at this end of the day, they're the same person. People have heard all of the stories about Stephon Diggs and the type of a guy he is when it comes to women. And I think that's what made Offset so mad, and that's what one of the reasons why he wanted to ask for spousal support. Something that hasn't really been coming up, or I haven't really seen people talk about during this whole thing, is Cardi's home being listed as the main residence for during this joint custody battle. He wants her place to be the mainstay. Like he wants her home to be the home where the kids stay at for the joint custody situation, which equates to him saying, I want to see what you're doing when I come see the kids. If he gonna be over there, I just want to look that man in his face. That's exactly what this is. He's just trying to keep tabs on his ex. I honestly feel like he's still in love with Cardi. And he lost a really good thing. Take it from a man who's been hurt before. I have stalked my ex's pages for years just to see if they're doing better than me. And at the end of the day, that's how he's doing it. If he's setting this whole situation up where he wants the kids to be there at her home, but he's still doing the joint custody thing and asking for spousal support, he is just somebody who's just checking, who's stalking her. Sometimes when you have something good and you can't let it go, you got to just be able to have access to it. And you've been seeing this throughout the time they've been talking about this recent divorce. They haven't got divorced yet, and they were at birthday parties together. She linked up with him in New York at one point in time. Like they have been in each other's life on and off since they announced this divorce thing. And now it's to the point where he's just like, I'm not done with you yet. And I ain't mad at it. I say keep tabs, keep tabs on your ex, man. If you love her that much, keep going. Why not? It's all part of the plan, right? It's it's just an interesting situation to ask somebody for spousal support and then keep the kids at her house. You a slick nigga, and I see where you're going with this. So, in typical Cardi fashion, she actually gets on X and crashes out. Now, I do have a clip of that. I'm gonna play it for you right here.
I don't want nobody fucking calling me. Now you a bitch. And now I'ma state my shit. His bitch ass. Gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this motherfucker asking for spousal support because I was asking for everything. I don't be with my kids. Yo, you such a fucking pussy ass nigga. Word to my mother. I want you to die, but I want you to die fucking slow, nigga. Yo, I want you to die slow in the bed. And while you die, nigga, you gotta think of me. When I first filed for divorce, my lawyer filed for shit. And this nigga started spazzing, right? So I told my lawyer, there's a renew divorce paper, right? I didn't ask for no child support because I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up. Kiari is allowed to see my kids. There is not one day that he's not allowed to see my kids. He stood up my kids 3 times.
So Cardi sounds pretty pissed off. I wasn't there to listen to the Twitter spaces. I just heard all the clips online, just like everybody else. Let me just tell you guys let me just tell you what I see. I see a man who is upset with this whole situation as far as like losing a wife who kept accepting him through all of the cheating. If we're gonna be real with each other, let's be real. She was letting him get away with murder. And now she's with a new dude that's typically got the same kind of reputation as he had. So yeah, of course you're gonna be a little bit upset. You sitting up here getting with the same type of dude when you could have just stayed married to me and I could have stayed cheating on you. The nerve, the audacity. And now it's to the point where he's trying to play this game with her in the public and internet streets. I'm going to sit up here and put this out that you're not a good mother. This custody battle is gonna look messy. I'm gonna ask for spousal support. I don't care what kind of hit I take as a man. I know I got 30 plus mil in the bank. I'm trying to take from your 100 plus mil. And it's just a petty move. The whole thing is just pettiness from his end, which means he's hurt. He's a hurt dude. He's just a hurt man. I've been there, brother. You miss what you had. You miss how wonderful it was to have a wife in your corner and somebody who took care of a lot of things that you probably couldn't take care of. These chicks that you date now probably don't know nothing. Believe me, once you move on with somebody you've been with for a long time, you end up getting with the dumbest motherfucker you probably can. And I think that's what he did. But at the end of the day, I have to commend him for having the balls enough to ask for the spousal support because a lot of men don't do that because they're scared of the hit that they're going to take. But it takes balls to do that, especially her. And I think that Cardi is going to sit up there and expose everything she possibly can about him. I think she's going to tell it all because she does not like the fact that they're still in each other's life and she wants to move forward. Sometimes petty can go wrong on you, bruh. I'm gonna just be real. When you start going down that road, there are a lot of times where it's gonna backfire on you. You're gonna look crazy. And I think this might end up biting him in the ass at the end of the day. Do you think Offset is wrong for this? Like, do you think him flipping the script on Cardi is gonna end up backfiring on him?